All right, we're about to go live in 3, 2, 1, and let's go, everyone. Here we go, live streaming games now. So let's go. Good evening, everyone. Liberi Arcano here, and welcome back on my Twitch channel. I'm going tonight, ready for the weekend. I hope so, because well, at least for me, tomorrow and Sunday is going to be quite busy because I'm going to attend Go-To 8-bit event in Milan. My team and I are going to present LPT, the game that we developed during this year's Global Game Jam in Milan. But tonight we're going to focus on something else. Still something about gaming, still something that is about Italian gaming. And we're going to play Screamer, which has been released just today officially after going 3 days, going on 3 days of advanced access for the people who obtained the deluxe edition of the game. And I'm really curious about this game. Like I already mentioned in the previous live streams. By the way, I'm streaming both on Twitch and YouTube tonight, so you can also follow me from my YouTube channel. So as I was saying, everyone, like I mentioned in my previous live streams, I'm not that much of a racing game enthusiast. I mean, I can enjoy racing games as long as we're talking about arcade games. I'm more an arcade player than a realistic racing player. I'm not talking about games like MotoGP or Ride, to quote some of the games developed by Milestone. Neither Assetto Corsa or Gran Turismo or Forza Horizon. If you have to go with the most popular, with the two most popular racing franchises in gaming history. So despite this, I grew up playing Crash Team Racing and Need for Speed Underground 2, of which I have still have my Xbox copy. I also played a bit of Need for Speed Carbon and Carbon on the City on the PlayStation Portable. I also played Wipeout 3, and because of that, I was very curious and interested in playing Redout by 34 Big Things. I also have Flat Out Carnage, if I remember the title correctly. Or I think it was Burnout Revenge. Okay, yes, it was Burnout Revenge. So yeah, I'm not that much of a racing game fan when it comes to realistic racing games. I almost forgot that I also have a few shots at the Mario Kart series, starting with the classic Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo in the 90s, and from time to time, if I had the chance, I would also play Mario Kart on Nintendo Switch, either during public events or if I knew a friend, if I met with one of my friends who had a Switch and also Mario Kart. For me, Crash Team Racing is the best kart racing game ever developed. So, when Milestone, which is notoriously known for making realistic racing games, but they also worked on Hot Wheels. They made 2 games of the Hot Wheels series. At least Screamer piqued my interest because it's not a realistic racing game. It has more in common with Need for Speed by the aesthetics and vibes. That's why I'm more interested in playing an arcade racing game compared to a realistic racing simulator. Ever since the game has been announced around 2024. And so they've decided to wait for it. And now, after all these years of wait, Screamer is now officially out on Steam and probably also for other platforms. And this is exactly what we're going to play tonight. So, oh yes, among some of the things that I know about this game, I only watched a few handful of informations and promos. I have no idea what to expect from the actual gameplay style of this game. We know that there's also going to be Troy Baker among the cast of the characters featured in Screamer. And is a reminder that this game is a remake of the first ever developed game, of the first game ever developed by Milestone, which came out in 1995. We're talking about nearly 31 years ago. So yes, everyone. Oh, by the way, before going live, I was about to share a story on Instagram to signal I'm actually going live. Give me a moment, everyone. Something I didn't have enough time to do during the loading screen. Just needed to add the sticker. In the meantime, let's switch to my blessed Steam library because there are still a few things that I want to talk about, namely the weekly freebies on Epic Game Store, and also another Italian release that has been that will come out in the next months, but for which there is already a demo available. Just give me a second, everyone. You know how much I want to give as much exposure as possible to Italian indie games. And here we go. So we still have some games on discount, like Borderlands 4, Crime Scene Cleaner, there is Ark Raiders on 20% discount. By the way, I know that recently the developers officially announced that they're replacing all the AI voice lines with actual and real voice actors. And getting rid of anything that has been generated with artificial intelligence. At least we can give them credit for this. Still not my kind of genre, but if you enjoy extraction shooters, then you should go for it. So let's see, we have publisher sale by Arcane Studio, who, among other things, developed Arx Fatalis, Prey, the modern version of Prey, even Dishonored 2, and Deathloop. Even the Dishonored series is something that I should pick up. If you want a nice blend of political intrigue in an alternative steampunk timeline and settings. It also comes with all the various DLCs, but give a nice amount of depth to the story. There's also Arx Fatalis, which should have been one of the first games developed by Arcane Studios. I remember kind of playing bits of this game's demo for the classic Xbox back in the days. I think I should already have Prey for free on the Epic Game Store library. So in case anyone is interested, you can go here and check these discounts by Arcane Studio. Also going to share this on YouTube. I don't know why whenever I go and check the live stream from YouTube, it's not shown. It keeps showing me the loading screen despite it being still active. What is this? Marvel Maximum Collection. Seems to be a collection of classic Marvel arcade games. I can see Spider-Man. Maybe we also have X-Men. You know, I think it should be the game that side-scrolling fighting game which is known for one of Magneto's most infamous mimetic lines, "Welcome to die." I think it should be this one. Let's see. Discover one of the most complete compilations of the first Marvel video games. An anthology of the first arcade titles, arcade console titles on the pixel evolution of the Marvel universe in the 90s. So yes, we have X-Men Go and Save the City, The Amazing Spider-Man, even Silver Surfer. Let's see. So we have X-Men, the arcade game, Captain America and the Avengers, Spider-Man, Venom, Maximum Carnage, Venom, Spider-Man, Separation Anxiety. Wait, what? Spider-Man, X-Men, Arcades, Revenge, and Silver Surfer. So it's a collection of classic Marvel games. Then let's see. There is still Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection. The Bus. What is this? Not Mega Nostalgic Deck Building. Something, something, something. Scratchy, scratchy. So it doesn't seem that we're going to have any particularly interesting games coming the next week. There are going to be some interesting releases towards the second half of April. Oh, let's see, we're going to have another DLC pack for Stronghold Crusader Definitive Edition, Baldwin and Bullseye. Okay, well, I stand corrected. Next week we're going to have the release of Super Meat Boy 3D on March 31st. Then we're going to have People of Note on April the 7th. Town of Zoz, or it is Zoz. Town of Zoz on April 9th. There's going to be Opus Prism Peak on April 16th, along with Mouse PI for Hire. And the Vampire Crawlers will be out on April 21st. Then there is going to be Outbound on April 23rd, and He-Man and the Masters of the Universe coming on April 28th. Baldwin and Bullseye will also come on April 21st. So I will say that the most interesting release is going to be Super Meat Boy. I played a bit of the classic Super Meat Boy. I also have Super Meat Boy Forever somewhere in my libraries, but I still didn't have the chance to play that. So I wonder what we have to expect from Super Meat Boy transition into full 3D graphics. Maybe it's going to be something just as challenging as maybe Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, because that was a real pain. Crash Souls, as it's been infamously known by some fans. I managed to finish Crash Bandicoot 4. We also brought it on the channel during the time where it came out for PC. So I don't know. I was hoping to something more similar to Super Mario 64 for how introduced the concept of 3D platforming to Super Mario, but I guess we will have to expect something more like Crash Bandicoot 4 for Super Meat Boy. We will see. Now, I wanted to mention the Italian game that I was talking about. It is called Splatchinko, and it's a silly pachinko game developed by Stupidi Pixel, the same studio who also brought us Death Noodle Delivery. Let's see, Splatchinko. This game right here. So first of all, let me deactivate the background music so we can take a look at the game trailer. So, a pachinko-inspired roguelike where you have to throw your eyes against neurotic planets while you chase your eternal love. Unlock ridiculous mutations, combine totally wrong builds, and if you get to your love interest, you have to ravage a few galaxies. Well, that is love. That is love, or not. So, pure chaos and nonsense. Let's take a look at the trailer. So, our eyes are going to become the pachinko sphere, so you have to score as much points as we can. In typical survivors like fashion, when we really level up, we can also unlock new upgrades. We can explore several different routes, like in Faster Than Light or Everspace, any other modern roguelike game. Wait, that's Antonio Cannavacciuolo, one of the most famous chef in Italy, of Italy. And that's Robo Cannavacciuolo cooking something. Splaccinko wishlist now. Okay, yes, this is unexpected. Oh, Grandma's been sucked into a black hole. So yes, everyone, this is Splaccinko by Stupidity Pixel. And why we don't have a release date yet, you can still download the Play the Demo and have a first look how this game is about. At what this game is about. Collect and upgrade your eyes. Every eye will influence the ricochets, damages and abilities, and create and always create evergreen builds or always new builds. Always and it's going to create evergreen and ever suspicious builds. Fight in pachinko style, or a pachinko-like fighting game. The more pegs you hit, the more damage you're going to inflict or deal. The more pegs you hit, the more damage you will deal. Activate special effects, explosions, extra ricochet, and abilities completely out of control. Then explore whenever a different map with every run. New scoreboards, planets, bosses, and close encounters of the third kind await you with every new game or with every new run. Since the birth of cosmic memory, you've been devouring entire worlds. Then you found something even rarer than a supernova: love. So peace lasted until the day where a mysterious entity took your beloved away. Now you're traveling across confusing galaxies, hostile planets, sentient cabbages or vegetables, and rumbling universe, hell-bent on finding her back, or finding her again. And if in the meantime you're going to destroy half of the galaxy, just collateral damage. Splachinko is a combination of crazy pachinko and turn-based roguelite or roguelike action. Enemy planets are aggressive. Physics stopped cooperating with you, but you have eyes at your disposal with unique powers and weird mutations or absurd mutations that will radically change every run. So yes, it's a typical roguelite and roguelike chaos. And it could be also similar to Billionaire, which is another crazy pachinko simulator. So everyone, in case you wanted to take a look at Splatchinko, you can find it here on Steam. Okay, also have to paste it on YouTube. Right here. All right. So now before we can effectively jump on Screamer, I also want to talk about the weekly freebies that we're going to find this week on the Epic Game Store until next Thursday. And for this week we have Haven Dock, which you can find also here on Steam. It seems like something similar to either maybe Animal Crossing. I wouldn't want this to be a stretch. Breathe easy and thrive in this cozy colony sim. Build a haven for castaways, manage the resources, live your best life on the ocean. Lead your humble settlement into a high-tech society. Okay, so in a way it could be similar to Animal Crossing. So this is the first game, and then we have Hyper Echelon. And this looks more like a classic bullet hell game. The sea and galaxy is in peril. Your trusted little starfighter and ragtag squad of wigmen are the only hope against the evil Exodon. Level up from a pea shooter to an offensive powerhouse as you engage in frantic combat across many wondrous locals. So as we're talking about bullet hells like Gidarius, except this is on a classic vertical scrolling screen instead of horizontal side-scrolling gameplay. Now, you can find both these games on Epic Game Store at full price. Sorry, on Steam you can find them at full price. Otherwise, you can grab it. You can grab them for free on the Epic Game Store until next Thursday. Alright, at this point we can take a look at the trailer for Screamer, and then we can start playing the game. This is Screamer, the launch trailer. I'm going to completely shut down the lo-fi background music, and let's see. A Japanese soundtrack, really anime style. So yes, Screamer it wasn't just about arcade racing. We can choose between a group of 3 pilots from 5 teams for a total of 15 playable characters. And each of these teams is fighting and racing in this competition known as the tournament for different reasons. There are scientists, we have mercenaries, we have ruthless businessmen, and and rich people,
He's here.
and all of this revolves around a mysterious entity known as the Echoes, a reason for which to race, or a reason to race for, ambition, greed, revenge, or vengeance. Everyone has a reason to enter in the tournament of Screamer, or in the Screamer tournament, and nobody has the intention to throw up through the towel or toss the sponge or back down. Join the challenge and race side by side with the bravest pilots, ready to push beyond every limit to reach what they believe in. The Screamers. Five teams, five reasons to risk it all, in and outside of the tracks. Army men, scientists, criminals, superstars, and unscrupulous, unscrupulous wealthy men or businessmen. Different paths which now converge into a one focal point, the tournament, organized by a mysterious host. This is a ruthless or merciless competition. Is going to be the turning point for all the personal stakes or for every participant's personal stakes. Choose your pilot carefully. Everyone has a vehicle reflects their style with a custom design and a unique ability to give you a key advantage during these brutal challenges or brutal fights. A unique style, a showcase or stage for the littlest races. This arcade racing game will throw you into a futuristic universe with an atmosphere inspired by 90s animes or 90s anime aesthetics. Race in a world of neon lights and a dash or go full throttle on racing tracks where adrenaline is always at the top or always at maximum. And then we see the key element of this game's racing gameplay style, the echoes. A mysterious technology changed the racing world forever. The echo. Thanks to this, vehicles vehicles can fight instead of just racing. Mm, Juggle yourself between shield, boost, and strike to always keep the lead among always keep the lead among sudden speed burst and well-delivered hits to send your opponents off track or to throw your opponents off track. And when the overdrive comes into play, everything is going to be chaos and speed. No mercy, no hesitation, and no chance for whoever stays in front of you. Master the power of Echo, and you shall become a real screamer or a true screamer. Different ways to race. A screamer must always be able to face any kind of challenge instead, and being the fastest is not always it's not it isn't always enough. A screamer must always be able to face every kind of challenge, and being the fastest is not always enough. Among among the various gameplay modes, you will find uh, you will find team races where it is important where where clearing the goal is as much as important are knocking your opponents out, while in others, what matters the more is to stay in overdrive as long as possible. show to be the best pilot, whichever trial you're going to face, even online or in split screen multiplayer game modes. So it also feature gameplay multiplayer races, and the game comes with a nice package of 50 game in-game achievements. So as everyone, with this we can jump onto Screamer, get ready to start this brand new game from Milestone. I just needed to change the Twitch category. Screamer, there we are. In the meantime, I'm noticing that on Twitch there are around 1300 viewers for the game. I guess some of them have to be some of the bigger streamers. Should I properly capture the game before going live? Because is another thing. I had a few problems with recapturing the game because one of the things that Screamer requires is easy anti-cheat, and from what I read online for the troubleshooting, there are some occasions where easy anti-cheat can also mess up with capturing devices for like OBS. At least now it should work. So let me plug my trusty gamepad and then ready to begin. Please be patient, everyone. The game is loading. I mean, and in case the gaming capture window doesn't work, we can still switch to full screen. Mm, okay, for some reasons, still not getting the game. Okay, that's why, because I prepared a specific window for it. This one. I just have to go on the other part. Okay, yes, the game is working. I just missed the opening credits. I apologize about it. Ultimate tip is just using a controller. And here we are at the opening menu. Also, while testing some parts of the game, I still didn't have the chance to play anything. I noticed that we're also going to get a different announcer when we start the game. You know, the voice that says Screamer. Now let me see. Probably have to reduce the audio. This The new music gives me some Tekken 8 vibes. So we can either decide to play an arcade race or start the tournament, which is the game's story mode. So yeah, let's go to the tournament. Tournament difficulty balanced. Let's try not to go for something too easy. I want a bit of a challenge, but without going too crazy. Target sighted. Episode 1. Hiroshi, Frederick and Razan spot their target, but there's only one way to get to him. Alright. The game is starting right now. And another thing, everyone, in case you're going to launch the game and play it for the first time, you're also gonna get the various first run settings, like the audio, the difficulty level to choose for the any gameplay mode. Here we go. So it's very anime-like. With even a Japanese song, Japanese opening song. These are all the various themes. I could have used some subtitles for the song. This is the introduction for every team and the pilots. And we also have the game's mascot, the Corgi. And he's a Corgi who wears sunglasses similar to the ones worn by Kamina in Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Just like in two initial defections, you're also gonna get. They also made the Akira slide, of course. Anyway, we're gonna get plenty of rivalries like in initial D.
Why would Anaconda Corps care about winning some racing
Okay, so we have
tournament
this
anyway?
also.
Sure, a cash prize is nothing to them.
100 milliards de dollars, c'est rien pour eux.
Besides, Caterpillar said.
I swear to God, I couldn't care less what a stranger with terrible tastes and aliases texted you.
The characters are speaking
If
English,
Quinn
the
can
other
see
are
us
speaking
now.
French.
Roshin?
What, Hiroshi?
Roshin, that's the name.
Pointless. Feckin'.
He's here.
Hacking.
It's him.
Hiroshi is recognizing someone, and a flashback starts. A sea of blood.
It's Gabrielle.
On fait quoi? Comment on approche, Hiroshi?
So we have an immersive language mode similar
We
to
need
Tekken.
cars.
They need the cars. 2 hours later. So we can already have a bit of context. This is the team of Hiroshi, Roshin, and Emmanuel, I think it was his name. And they're investigating Gabriel and his team. And probably there's past history between Hiroshi and Gabriel. Revenge, no doubt. I wonder what was the flashback of Hiroshi completely covered in blood. Maybe Gabriel or some of Gabriel's cronies killed Hiroshi's teammates in the past. Either his teammates or someone he owed, someone he held dear. Maybe a romantic interest, a best friend, a family member, who knows? So let's, if we press the Y button, okay, history simply give us a list of all the choices and dialogues during the story.
Robbed. Fucking robbed. A
Effing-
decade working as a
effing fucking
PMC,
rob.
putting away money just to flush it down the toilet.
PMC, a private military company, I will guess. So these are mercenaries or former military guys.
I know, but we need a way of getting to Gabrielle, right?
Tout à fait.
Ah, it's Frederick.
Gabriel est pire qu'un putois. Il hiberne pendant des mois, mais son odeur reste bien incrustée quand il part.
Frederick.
If we don't enter this tournament, who knows when we'll see him again? And Caterpillar seems to think this is our only chance.
Who's Caterpillar? And it's also an unusual name for, I don't know, an information broker, perhaps?
Jesus Christ, Caterpillar again. Hiroshi, a stranger who texts you from an untraceable number and refers to themselves as an insect, is not a reliable source of information.
So it could be a false lead.
It's a lead. It's something.
Ugh.
En tout cas, je suis très content de nos nouvelles voitures. Si on allait faire un petit tour avec.
So okay, we have to get to get this dude, but in the meantime we should have to test our cars.
We're wasting time. We all know how to drive.
Russian could be, I don't know, maybe Irish, judging by her accent.
Ah Pas comme des screamers. C'est pas pour rien que ces
Screamers.
tournois sont interdits.
These tournaments are illegal for a reason. Despite this, they're still holding a tournament like that.
Un screamer, il lève la mort dans une soirée.
Screamers dance with death in a gin socket bar. Don't know if it's better or worse than dancing. Sorry about the inconvenience, everyone. Suddenly my laptop rebooted itself. I have to deal with other things. I think we should try to reduce a bit the game's performances so we can continue. So to cut this part. At least I should still have the game, the stream active both on Twitch and YouTube. I hope this wasn't caused by the game. But at least the game is still active and it's recovering.
Scream.
Like I said, we have different speakers for whenever we start the game. Let's keep it medium quality.
That tournament.
Okay, this time I'm going to speedrun through this to the cutscene. Actually, that I've already seen before.
Rob!
Tout
If we don't enter Caterpillar,
Jesus, Hiroshi!
it's a lead.
Ugh,
si on allait faire un petit tour avec.
we're wasting time. We all know how to drive.
Ah, un screamer. Il lève la morgue, il la ramène dans sa piole et il laisse la lumière allumée.
Back to their place and leave the lights on.
Il la chauffe bien à fond. Et puis,
We get the picture. Thanks, Frederick.
Having a wild night with death.
Sure. Yeah. Let's see what these things can do.
top.
Okay then. Going to be twin sticks. Accelerate using the right trigger and brake using the left trigger. Typical of most racing games. Use the left thumbstick to steer and the right thumbstick to drift. Steering and drifting work independently of each other, but can be combined to handle corners more effectively. Okay, so it's going to be essentially a twin stick arcade racing game. Keep drifting by 20 seconds. Okay, trying to get a hang of it. You don't have to necessarily drift endlessly for 20 seconds, just for a total of 20 seconds. It's kind of difficult to properly control the car this way. More
Ça faisait un paquet de temps que j'avais
or
pas
less
frôlé
managed
la mort.
to complete this goal. It's been minutes since I've had a near-death experience. It's been a minute.
Sérieux, ça m'avait manqué.
Oh, God, I missed it.
You know, that was
Also,
actually
the
kind
near-death
of fun.
experience, crashing into the guardrails.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so sorry to interrupt, but while we're out here gripping our stick shifts,
Yeah.
Gabriel's in that tournament, not getting any deader.
Okay, so they wanted to kill him.
Right, yeah, we should probably head in.
Hé, on se calme un peu. C'est quoi le plan quand on sera sur place?
Whoa, hold on there, cowboy. What's our plan for once we're inside?
Oh, yeah, our plan.
We don't have a plan, right? No, we don't.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Et réfléchis. Laisse-lui le temps.
Give him a second. Or a few. Or plenty. Or minutes. Or hours.
Well, if if we just go in guns blazing, Anaconda Corps won't rest until we're all dead, right?
Rien de moins que le supplice du rat, avec une éviscération en touche finale.
Main course of rat torture with disembowelment for the self. Yes.
You said screamer tournaments can be deadly. What if we kill him on the track? Make it look like an accident.
The mean you accidentally rammed into his driving seat. I don't know how much it's going to hold during a trial.
That's actually not bad.
Pas con. Il est né pour être chef.
The kid was born to lead.
I don't care what we do, long as it ends with Gabriel 6 feet under. So Quinn gets justice, so she can rest in peace.
They wanted to avenge one of their previous companions.
We owe her that. We wouldn't be the Banshees without her.
So they call themselves the Banshees.
En parlant de ça,
About that.
Huh?
Anaconda Corps nous connaît sous le nom des Banshees. S'ils apprennent qu'on participe au tournoi, ils risquent de se tirer avant qu'on puisse toucher à un cheveu de cette raclure de Gabriel.
So in this case we have to come up with a different name for our team. No longer the Banshees.
On devrait peut-être changer de nom. Au moins pour le tournoi.
Quinn founded the Banshees, a female-led private military company in a field dominated by micro-dicked men.
People are gonna get so mad about to this character for being a strong female character in a world ruled by men. And this smell the accusation of feminism.
It's her legacy. We're not changing it.
Hiroshi, c'est toi le chef maintenant. Alors, t'en dis quoi?
What do you say?
I think we've got a tournament to join.
Season 1 completed, so we unlocked a few elements for the gallery and also for Gage's workshop. Another the color scheme for Bonnet. I guess this is Frederick's car. Episode 2, a few adjustments. Hiroshi, Frederick and Roshin make the tournament mechanic and his ferocious assistant. Oh, the corgi.
Hello? We're here for the tournament.
Oh, hey there.
What?
The corgi is test driving a car.
Fermi has a myriad of talents.
Fermi?
Introductions aren't one of them.
Like Enrico Fermi?
The name's Gage.
Okay, so this is Gage, the mechanic.
First things first, your weapons.
Excuse you?
Weapons.
You're here for the Screamer tournament, yes? Well, Mr. A has a strict no weapons policy.
There's going to be weapons on the cars, but not in our holsters.
So, unless you want to forfeit your chance at $100 billion,
$100 billion!
Ok, et si on dit que c'est notre arsenal de soutien émotionnel?
What if we say it's our emotional support arsenal? Still a no-go, I guess.
yes, very droll. But no.
Okay, yeah. Here you go.
Oh, no, I'm not touching those. Put them in the box over there.
He's a mechanic. He cares about his hands.
Bon, d'accord.
I'll do it.
À bientôt, mes amis.
Goodbye, old friends.
What are you? A pacifist or something? Won't even touch a gun.
You even touch a gun.
No, nothing like that. It's just... No offense, but you've had your sweaty palms all over them, and I'm not a fan of sweat.
Only of grease.
Or oil.
No. So, no grease either.
Or any fluid, really.
Aren't you a mechanic?
The cleanest mechanic you'll ever meet, thank you very much.
Voilà. C'est toutes nos armes.
There, you got our weapons.
And no funny business. Like getting another gun in between races. You'll be checked before every race, immediately disqualified and arrested if need be.
Tu comptes faire quoi? Une fouille au corps?
What you gonna do? Conduct a full body research?
Ooh, me? God, no. Fermi will do the honors.
Oh, he's back.
What do you mean we'd be arrested? This tournament's illegal. It's not like you're gonna call the police.
You really think a man offering up $100 billion can't afford to have all the police in Neo Ray on his payroll?
Alright, so this is the name of the city where the game is set. So, a filthy rich man was the police in his pocket.
So are we good? To enter the tournament?
Grab your cars and meet me back here. I just have to make a simple modification. Or 5.
Are you sure this is necessary?
There are plenty of cutscenes in this game.
Yes, of course I'm sure. I'm doing this with all the teams, am I not?
And they're just okay with this?
Of course.
Oh, other teams. Even Gabriel's one.
Ma cosa stai? Che diavolo stai?
Oh! That's Emanuela Facotto, one of a very famous Italian voice actor. She voiced Bulma in Dragon Ball and Nami in One Piece. Her voice is very distinguishable.
Besides, I've already finished.
And all teams are not particularly thrilled by Gage's modifications.
Echo.
And now we can take a quick look at the Echo. Animation background art. Hiroshi, Frederick, and Roshin try out for the tournament while testing some strange new tech. Because the Echo is the game changer. It's what gives the Screamers their over-the-top abilities.
What's an echo?
An echo. Echo. Echo.
Yes, you keep saying that.
Oh, tough crowd.
Oh, it was a joke. I wasn't laughing. And Fermi is in pain. Must have been a very terrible pun.
The Echo is the most advanced technology the world has ever seen.
Ça, c'est drôle.
Now that's funny.
Right, on the track with you. You too, Fermi.
He's going to race again by wearing those sunglasses.
Pass this test and you'll be a part of Mr. A's tournament.
Wait, you mean we're not part of it now? But you already messed with our cars.
I guess the entry requirements are particularly strict.
Mr. A is highly selective. Hundreds of teams have applied, but only screamers that meet particularly unique requirements will be accepted. Requirements that can only be tested with the Echo.
Okay then.
Okay. So, how many teams have passed this test?
2.
How about the other 3? I mean, we're one of those 5 teams featured in the story.
Get to fuck.
Finish the race. Okay. It's at the bottom of the race. Right. Climbing the rankings. Is that Fermi, the one in front of us? No, Fermi is at second place. Okay, yes, it was Fermi. Currently, second place, just behind Hiroshi. Oh boy. Yes. No. This is the second and final lap. Still second. Oh, I can see Hiroshi. I wonder how we can take a look behind us. Okay, with the B button we can see the rear view. Guess we're gonna end second no matter what. Hiroshi's too ahead of us. Unless we properly master the drifting system, we're gonna stay behind it for a very long time. Some pumping rock music. That's the finish line. We can also get a replay.
Ça y est. On
There.
a réussi.
We did it. Okay, no. Everything
All right,
was
Fermi,
planned.
it's showtime. Are you ready to self-destruct?
What?
Ah, ah, très amusant.
Haha, very funny.
Initiate self-destruct now.
No! No, no way!
Jesus Christ!
Christ on a bike. Oh, it's re-materialized. What is going on?
Someone's earned themselves a treat, haven't they?
What is going on here? The car just blew up and then rematerialized.
What's that? 2 treats. Win a race, then we'll see.
Fermi is not amused.
What the fuck was that?
I told you, the Echo is the most advanced technology the world has ever seen.
It's kind of like the digistructing procedure from Borderlands.
Advanced enough to bring both car and driver back from a fatal explosion. That's
Amazing.
Incroyable.
Incredible.
Now, let's see if Mr. A approves.
Incoming call.
So? Really? Well, if you say so. Fascinating.
So?
Well?
Oh, yes.
Don't keep our
You're
hopes
right.
up. Oh, okay. Just like that. just finished the test drive and we're part of the tournament.
Mortel!
Yes!
Honestly, it's a relief. Installing and uninstalling echoes all day plays hell with my back. That reminds me. The echo is not to leave the premises of the tournament.
No?
I
Okay.
have an echo locator that tracks all echoes within a certain range. If an echo leaves that range, it will self-destruct.
Without resurrection.
And neither car nor driver will be coming back from that explosion.
That's
I
an
make
extreme
myself clear?
fail-safe. But I guess it's better than letting this technology fall in the wrong hands.
I wasn't talking to you.
Can you two really understand each other?
Of course. After all, every human has a universal language translator installed in their temple. I just
No.
modified mine to translate human and dog languages, and made one for Fermi.
Oh, that's
Now,
why.
before you go, I need just one more thing. Your team name.
Sure, it's the ban.
Reapers. The, Green Reapers.
Not Grim Reapers,
The Green Reapers.
because we're Irish.
Yeah.
Is it fuck?
Roshin. Si Hiroshi dit qu'on s'appelle les Green Reapers, alors c'est...
The dumbest fecking name I've ever heard is what it
Fecking.
is.
Oh, I don't know. I remember one team called the Wheel Winners. That was worse, maybe.
How about Will Whiners?
Anyway, good luck to you, Green Reapers. Just go through those doors. The opening ceremony will begin shortly.
Unbelievable.
There's not much time left. I convinced myself Aisha would join, but
Another character.
what if she never wants to see me again? Well, that's easy for you to say.
More lights. Engine start. Episode 4 about time. The Jupiter Stormers arrive for the tournament. Aisha reunites with an old friend. Ah, this has to be one of the other teams, the one with Manuela Pacotto. That's it. Meanwhile,
Ho riorganizzato i vinili per colore.
okay, no, maybe this one might not be Manuela Pacotto. Lavinia. But we know that she's Italian. I recognize my Venus by color.
Riordinato i mobili per massimizzare l'efficienza del percorso tra la camera da letto e la porta d'ingresso.
Okay, she's not her.
Ed eseguito la diagnostica sui satelliti JSI Neptune. Perché mi sembra di aver dimenticato qualcosa? Oh cazzo, sono in ritardo! Devo incontrare Aisha all'officina tipo ora!
Oh fuck, I'm late! Now we're playing as Lavinia. Past the checkpoints. We have 1 minute and less than 1 minute and 10 seconds to get there. The checkpoint in about 1.5 kilometers. Done. Just a single checkpoint.
Ce l'ho fatta! Appena in tempo. Ma dove sono Aisha e Gregor?
Aisha and Gregor. Well, you know that Aisha is an old acquaintance of Gage, but who's Gregor? I guess
Ehi,
it's the
aspettatemi!
two of them.
Sind wir hier wirklich richtig?
Ja,
Irgendwie
also-
zu sauber für einen Mechaniker.
I guess it's
देखो तो सही.
German.
Hold your horsepower, I'm coming.
मैं इस आवाज को कहीं से भी पहचान सकती हूँ.
Aisha might be Indian.
और तुम्हें कैसे भूल सकती हूँ, फर्मी? हेलो गेज.
Wax, you made it.
Wax.
You always did cut it close. It's nice to know some things never change.
तुम्हें मेरी कभी न खत्म होने वाली जिज्ञासा पसंद आई? तुम्हें पता था कि मैं किसी पुराने दोस्त का रहस्यमय इनविटेशन मना नहीं कर पाऊंगी.
Like my insatiable curiosity, you know I couldn't resist a mysterious invitation from an old friend.
Soprattutto a un invito scritto a mano.
Especially one written on actual paper.
We all have our little extravagances.
गेज, ये लेविनिया है.
Ho sentito tanto parlare di te. Da quando sei sparito, Aisha parlava di te come se fossi morto.
Oh,
E quando l'hai contattata era come se un suo vecchio amico fosse risorto. Tipo uno zombie. Ma in senso buono.
Thank you for your kind words. I think.
so you're a friendly zombie.
और ये है ग्रेगर.
Aisha meinte, du warst der hellste Kopf bei Jupiter Stormer Industries.
Aisha tells us you were Jupiter Stormers Industries' sharpest talent.
Oh, she's just being kind.
Vermutlich nur ein Narr würde von dort weggehen.
I agree. Only a fool would leave.
Oh, yes? Well, that's odd, because I thought only a fool would install bionic arms that are unpredictable, volatile prototypes.
Oh, Rebecca Chia. And I really didn't notice that Gregor was wearing prosthetic arms.
Das war bloß Glück.
Lucky guess.
Du hast seit 3 Jahren nicht mehr bei JSI gearbeitet und konntest nicht wissen, ob das Prototypen sind.
So they're all former Jupiter Stormers.
JSI has hundreds of bionic prosthetic devices that went through rigorous testing, many of them by me. Models that give you godlike strength, or cook an egg in the palm of your hand. Even from here, I can tell that those contain enough energy to power a small city, or blow it up.
So I think that you spotted the prototypes. Those are prototype prosthetics and not a complete project. Something have been truly tested and green lighted.
Which reminds me, no
Green lit.
weapons permitted. Including those arms.
How is it going to drive without arms?
गेज, प्लीज. मुझे अपनी टीम में इसकी जरूरत है. मैं वादा करती हूँ ये कोई रिस्क नहीं लेगा. है ना ग्रेगर?
Immer.
तो क्या कहते हो गेज? मेरे लिए?
I never could say no to you, Wags.
Why is her nickname Wax?
कुछ चीजें कभी नहीं बदलती.
Some things never change.
Technically, you have to qualify to join Mr. A's tournament. But between you and me, I fancy your chances.
Ok. Lavinia Ricci Antinori. A new character unlocked. So she doesn't wear the full suit of Jupiter Stormers. She gives me the idea of a very carefree person, and also someone who realizes too late that she's late, or that she forgot about something. So she's can be anxious. Gregor has to be the no-nonsense guy. Aisha seems the most kind and compassionate of this trio. She doesn't lose her cool. She's friendly. Episode 5: Endless Possibilities. The Jupiter Stormers speculate about the boundless potential of the Echo.
I have something to show you.
Which brings us back to the cutscene in the garage with the perspective of all the 5 different teams involved.
But I need you to promise you won't try to take it back to JSI. If you do, you will die in a fiery explosion, leaving behind nothing but ash to post to your families.
मैं वादा करती हूँ.
You have my word.
Promesso.
Promise.
Was könnte JSI schon von einem ehemaligen Mitarbeiter wollen?
Immortality. Immortality in an engine, I would say.
It's all right, Fermi. He'll be speechless soon enough.
Okay. Use active shift. Active shifts. Screamer cars have semi-automatic transmissions. Press the left back button at the right time to shift up a gear. Get a short burst of speed and gain synchronization. Press the left to trigger an active shift. Right now. Sync generation up. The SGU. At high speed screamers enters a special state. SGU, sync generation up, or sync gen up. While SGU is active, passive sync generation is increased. However, Boost. Boost is an instantaneous burst of speed. As sync builds up, boost becomes available. When boost is ready, the corresponding on-screen indicator lights up. Holding the left back button initiates a quick time event that activates boost. Releasing the left back button while the indicator is within the green area grants a speed surge. Releasing the left back button in the yellow area results in a longer lasting boost. That's it. It is an event. That's it.
All right, Fermi.
Could be a bit complex
Join
to
Lavinia on the
master.
track. It's time to self-destruct.
Again.
क्या?
Means later.
Das ist unmöglich, ganz sicher.
I'm telling you, it's impossible.
JSI besitzt Technologien, die das Lebensalter um Jahrzehnte verlängern können.
Technology can extend lifespans by decades.
Es gibt sogar Gerüchte über Versuche, Gehirne in synthetische Körper einzupflanzen. Aber noch nie hat es ein Mensch geschafft, die Zeit zurückzudrehen, einen Toten wieder zum Leben zu erwecken.
So they're treating the Echo as a momentary rewind. instead of coming back to life, we're actually going back in time of a few seconds, or instance.
Non lo so. A me è sembrato piuttosto reale.
यही है वो।
This is it.
इसी वजह से गेज ने मुझे कांटेक्ट किया था।
This is why Gage contacted me.
Che intendi?
What do you mean?
उसका इनविटेशन, उसमें लिखा था कि अगर मैं आई तो पिछले 3 सालों का दर्द थोड़ा कम होता।
His invitation. It said that if I came, the last 3 years wouldn't hurt so much.
3 Jahre? Du meinst, als Gage JSI verlassen hat?
मुद्दा ये नहीं है कि वो कब गया, बात ये है कि वो क्यों गया।
This isn't about when he left, but why?
हमारे बॉस जेम्स एजवर्थ एक मिशन के दौरान मारे गए। वो एक अजीब सा एक्सीडेंट था। हम कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते थे, लेकिन एको जैसी टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ जो किसी को भी मौत से वापस ला सकती है।
Well, it depends if they have the chance to tune the echo enough to go back in time of about 3 years and bring the former leader of the Jupiter Stormers back to life. I mean, it's been 3 years. So my guess right now is that they're trying to win the first prize of the tournament to have enough funding to apply the necessary modifications and tweaks to the Echo. So they're going to be strong enough to return back in time for about 3 years.
अब स्पेस मिशन में होने वाली जानलेवा घटनाएं फिर कभी नहीं होंगी।
But not just that. They're also thinking about the greater good, or at least Aisha is talking about the greater good. Instead of focusing on bringing a single person back to life, why not doing that everyone who died during a tragic mission?
अब कोई भी जगह जानलेवा नहीं रहेगी।
Immortality for everyone, then.
Wenn das echt ist, und das ist ein ziemlich großes Wenn, dann muss JSI davon erfahren. Man würde ihm für das Patent jeden Preis bezahlen.
नहीं, मैं गेज को जानती हूँ। अगर वो अपनी इन्वेंशन दुनिया को नहीं दिखाना चाहता, तो वो अपना फैसला नहीं बदलेगा।
Like we saw earlier, the moment Neko is going to leave the perimeter of the city, it's going to be permanently destroyed.
Ma allora, perché costruirla? Perché montarla nelle nostre auto prima di essere sicuro che parteciperemo al torneo?
So they won't die?
E perché invitare te?
कुछ तो है जो वो मुझसे छुपा रहा है। मैं उससे बात करूंगी, लेकिन पहले मुझे ये जानना है कि हम किस चीज का सामना कर रहे हैं। चलो इस पर जो भी एक्सपेरिमेंट कर सकते हैं वो सब ट्राई करते हैं।
Let's have the experiment we can on this thing. Okay, as long as you're not gonna leave the city, you'll be fine.
इसका एनर्जी कंजम्पशन कितना है? ये किस तरह की एनर्जी ले रहा है और ये बाहर क्या एमिट कर रहा है?
How much? How much energy is consuming? What kind of energy is consuming? What emissions is it putting out?
Wie können wir es nachbauen?
How do we replicate it?
Cosa? Ma sarebbe come rubare!
जैसा मैंने कहा, मैं उससे बात करूंगी, लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि हम अपना रिसर्च करना छोड़ दें। ऐसी इन्वेंशन ये दुनिया बदल सकती है।
So they are going to try and reverse engineer it.
गेज ओपनिंग सेरेमनी में हमारा इंतजार कर रहा होगा। चलो, और ये बात किसी को भी मत बताना कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं।
So we have the blueprints for the Echo Drive. Cover for the exhaust parts. Episode 5 completed. What's next? Congratulations! You completed the Screamer introduction. You can now choose to continue with the tournament or explore other game modes. Why not going to episode 6. Start your engines. The tournament roars to life.
The Green Reapers. The Green Reapers.
It's the green, it's the green, it's the green you need. And when I look into your future, it's the green that I see.
Reconnais que c'est plutôt malin. Les serpents sont verts et on est là pour tuer l'héritier d'Anaconda Corps.
You also know what's green? Money. So, it feels like we're gonna burn our cash on a suicide mission.
Frederick, of all my issues with the Green Reapers, understanding the pun isn't one of them.
Understanding.
Jesus, Hiroshi. Not only did you erase Quinn's legacy, you literally turned us into a joke.
I wasn't trying to.
You were trying to go for Grim Reapers?
I just. Frederick was right. It's too obvious to enter as the Banshees. Anaconda Corps would be onto us in a second. So, when Gage asked for our name, I was thinking about what we're here to do. And it was the first thing that came to mind. Okay?
Like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Imagine that. Wait a second. How about a racing team known as the Ghostbusters? Or the Marshmallows?
No, Hiroshi, it's not.
It's not
Screamers, your attention!
the announcer.
Welcome to the world's largest, most expensive, least discreet Screamer tournament. We're all here thanks to our mysterious benefactor, Mr. A, but more on him later. First things first, this is where I'm supposed to introduce myself.
Okay.
Second, I'm gonna explain something to you. These aren't your average, highly illegal, pulse-poundingly dangerous street races. You just entered a certain chocolate factory, and shit's about to get wonky.
Okay, yeah. So what happens if we go to cheat? We don't just lose and they're going to tell us good day to you. They're going to eject us, I don't know, maybe propel us right into the sun, given the amount of resources they're spending to host this tournament.
I could do my best to paint a pretty little picture, or I could just show you. On the track, now!
Okay. Downtown run. Let's see. By pressing the left thumbstick, we can also see who's gonna participate into this race. Oh, that's why Aisha's called Wax. It's an abbreviation of her surname, Wagmar. Then we have Hope Kaminsky, Lavinia, Hina Yamano, Frederick Gabriel, okay. Then there is Ritsuko Imai, Dirk Van Wyck, there is Gregor, Kanei Hyuga, and Roshin Garrity. These are the contestants for this first race. There should be a total of 4 different teams. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there is the Green Reapers, the Jupiter Stormers, the Japanese girls, and also Gabriel's posse. Oh, wait a second. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yes, alright. These are a total of 12 participants. Alienware. Let's go. pushing. Okay. This attack is already going on full force. Seems like Gabriel is right in front of us. Was in front of us. Wait, what is going on? Cutscene already?
एको बेहतरीन है। GSI के रिसोर्सेज के साथ ये दुनिया बदल सकती है।
Getting their way through the tracks. Now we're back in Hiroshi's control. Oh. Wait. Why are we in 7th position? Now we're 6th. Okay, it was still meant to be a scripted race. This is Ritsuko. Okay, so we're going to switch between all the racers. Oh yes, not so shabby. The visuals in this game are quite impressive.
Final lap.
Can dig this anime aesthetic. Still in 4th place. I always miss the cue for using the booster.
Idioten. Ze onderschatten me en hebben geen idee waartoe ik in staat ben.
What is this?
Gabrielle. He doesn't know it's me.
Dutch? Okay, the race is over. And Hiroshi placed the second. Hiroshi Jackson for the Green Reapers. Gabriel is first place. Roshin is third. Okay.
Christ.
Ça va?
You alright?
I think so. Yeah. My heart feels like it's gonna beat out of my chest, but I kind of like it.
Non, là on est sur la même longueur d'onde.
Now you're speaking my language.
So, did you see Gabrielle on the track?
Oh. Yeah. It was him, all right. He didn't notice me, though.
Well, this is good. If he can see us coming, we have a chance to take him down.
Comme quoi, c'était une bonne idée de changer de nom.
Sounds like the name change paid off. Sounds like the name change paid off after all. Russian is still not convinced.
Congratulations! That was only a bit of a shit show. And just a taste of what's to come. There's gonna be solo races, team races, time attacks, all involving that crazy-ass Echo. I'll keep track of everyone's scores. Don't you worry about that. What you gotta worry about is a little something called the duel.
Duel.
Every now and then, the team with the highest overall score gets to challenge any other team to a duel. As soon as the challenge is made, both teams get on the track. The winning team stays, and the losing team...
Is off the game, of course.
Well, I'm not gonna say gets ice cream sundaes, am I? The losing team's eliminated. Doesn't matter if you go into the duel in first place, second place, or last place. Lose the duel, and your dreams of driving off with $100 billion go bye-bye.
There could also be upsets.
And no Echo's gonna change that. And now, without further ado, he's as mysterious as he is filthy rich.
Who's gonna be?
Mr. A!
This world is a game that was rigged years ago.
This has to be Troy Baker's character, Mr. A, the mysterious benefactor of the tournament.
The winners and losers determined long before any of you were here.
Yes, that's him.
The rich extend their lives to unnatural lengths, while the poor scrounge through dumpsters to find shoes for their children. For some, consequence is just a word in the dictionary. For others, their only mistake was
So we're
being
driving
born.
the class differences.
But here, in my tournament, the game has just begun. The winners and losers still to be determined. A fair fight.
In other words, let the best pilot win. May the best pilot win.
The only thing standing between you and victory is your own will. Nothing can stop you. Not even death itself.
Classic pep talk. Episode 7, Recon. Despite overwhelming distractions, strategy takes shape.
J'ai déjà hâte de la prochaine course. Peut-être que j'exploserai ce coup-ci.
Wait. The hell are we doing caring about races? We're here to kill Gabrielle, yeah?
Yeah, but how? The Echo has completely fucked our plans.
Because now we cannot kill him. He'll simply come back to life, as long as he's racing at least. The idea might be to have to kill Gabriel outside of a race, where he's not in the car.
Killing him on the track and making it look like an accident isn't an option anymore.
Right.
Okay, so we'll bash his brains in off the track. The Echo can't do shit about that.
Mais ça doit passer pour un accident. Sinon, Anaconda Corps nous éliminera tous.
At least Gabrielle would be dead.
But we're going to join him pretty soon.
Tu penses vraiment que Queen voudrait qu'on meure pour elle?
I don't have the slightest clue what Quinn would want. But I can tell you that she didn't want to be a pile of ash.
Roshin,
She didn't want her last seconds to be agony.
Roshin, please.
Oh?
She didn't want to be burnt alive and have her skin melted off.
Oh.
Shut up! I'll text Caterpillar. Maybe they know something that can help us.
Or they'll lead us straight into a trap. We don't even know who they are.
Look, I'll think of something. By the end of the next race. I'll let you get ready.
Still think he was born to lead?
Having second thoughts. Stadium Olympus. So this time of racing as Frederick. It's only going to be 8 racers.
Like a shooting star!
Burn! No way. Why are they going so slow there? Finish the race with a third position or better. Easier said than done. Still stuck in 7th position. Oh man, choose the wrong moment. Use the booster. No way. Find a safe spot for the booster. Now.
Final lap!
Will not good enough. Oh, come on. Let me restart. It was going very bad.
Like a shooting star! Burn!
See. Speed of Frederick going up. It's unbelievable. the boost doesn't seem to have much effect. They're gaining too much distance from us. Oh wait. We're briefly in third place, even in second place. Give me a second. Keep getting the trigger from my headphones in the way. Fourth. No, I can't believe this.
Final lap.
No, wasted the boost. No, this doesn't work. No. Doesn't feel right. So we have to restart this. The thing is that we cannot even change the overall difficulty from here. Oh, wait a second. We can also access photo mode. With the avoid button we can access the filter window. We can also add the vignettes, change the colors. We can even add the logo. By pressing the left thumbstick we can also hide the interface, and with the start button we can process the image. Yeah, we can't change the difficulty right now. This is going to affect both opponents and in-game objectives. What changing the driving aids? For position now. There's maybe some driving aid. We can still have a better chance. Ooh. It's a veritable brawl between cars. Then it's really difficult to get at least the third position, even the assistance. No, no. The impact was too much for us. Still wasting this boost, trying to catch up with the opponents on the wrong curves.
Final lap.
Oh, wait a second. In third position. Let's make this count. Go first. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Second. Oh, still second. Too bad, we were so close. This is better than being fourth. The first position belongs to Dirk. It bothers me that I had to restart the race 2 times for getting here. Oh my. we got sound two music tracks and another color for Frederick's car. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Ah, sorry about this news. Okay, let's
Alors.
continue.
Qu'est-ce que Caterpillar a dit?
Gabriel hasn't noticed us yet. And that's a good thing. It means he's not on high alert.
Okay, so we go and kill him before he catches on.
Et on se retrouve à nourrir les vers.
Then we're back to ending up as worm food.
Yeah, exactly. And there's so much we still don't know. About the Echo, the tournament. So,
Something more going
what if we
on,
treat this like a recon mission? Keep a low profile, gather intel, learn what we can. And we go from there.
Ouais, ça me va. Et comme disait Queen, parfois le meilleur coup c'est d'attendre.
Sometimes the best move is standing still.
Aye, but I don't think she was talking about street racing like.
Sono loro! Sono proprio loro!
Oh, it's Lavinia.
What?
What?
Le Strike Force Romanda! Ho tutti i loro album, è dall'epoca di Nico e Hina.
Strike Force Romanda?
Lo so, un sacco di gente pensa che siano cambiate da quando Nico Furui è uscita dalla band. Ma sai che rispondo io? Sì! E ora sono ancora meglio!
Oh, she's talking about another team, I guess.
Comunque, voglio i loro autografi, ma il mio compagno Gregor non mi vuole accompagnare e io non voglio andare da sola. Speravo potessi venire tu con me, cara. Scusami, non so come ti chiami, ma ho visto quei capelli rosso fuoco dall'altro lato della pista e...
Ok.
Ho pensato, lei sì che è una tosta abbastanza da voler incontrare i suoi idoli, che poi sono i miei idoli, ma vabbè.
I don't think that Roshi is very interested in pop music.
Comunque, che ne pensi?
She's speechless.
The fuck are you slabbering about? Can't you see we're having a private conversation?
Scusate, non intendevo. Beh, grazie comunque. Ciao!
The fuck was that?
An interruption. Ever heard of them? Lavinia goes full fangirl. Aisha confides in Gage.
Aisha, eccoti!
Okay, just before we can continue the story, I'm sure that we have an autosave function. Okay, yes. I wonder how many episodes do we have in total. 7, we're at 8 episodes out of 24. Okay. Maybe let's keep it easy. I'm not also going to take a look at the gallery. So we unlocked the logo for the Green Reapers. informations about the tournament. We have, like I said, the blueprint for the Echo Drive. Then what else? Some background art for the cutscenes and dialogues. Then the soundtrack. Backfire from the Hex Archives, and also the cutscenes. Oh, I almost forgot everyone. Since we have some music, let's see if by any chance there are options to prevent the stream to be silenced in case we're playing copyrighted music. No, it doesn't seem. There doesn't seem to be a creator safe mode. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, let's keep it safe.
The tournament.
Okay, let's continue with our story. Hopefully didn't get anything too compromising for the algorithm. Let's go.
Aisha, eccoti! Veloce, vieni con me!
I would have translate veloce with presto, like hurry, come with me.
Kya? Kyun?
What? Why?
Lavinia, ist das immer noch wegen dieser albernen Band?
Non sono stupide! Sono le Strike! Force! Romanda!
SFR?
Le conosci, Aisha?
नहीं, कभी नहीं सुना.
Devo farti sentire i loro pezzi. Ti piaceranno un casino, soprattutto quelli nuovi. Piangerai per quanto sono tristi.
Wait, I hope they were energetic, not something emotional or saddening.
Ma alla fine del brano ti sentirai molto meglio, proprio perché ti sei fatta un bel pianto. Io lo faccio ogni giorno. Eccole, sono laggiù! Voglio i loro autografi, ma Gregor non vuole accompagnarmi.
Wir müssen immer noch Tests durchführen. Von der Struktur her ähnelt das Echo nichts, was ich kenne.
Yes, like I said, Gregor is a very serious character.
Ti aiutiamo tra 5 minutini. Ma prima io e Aisha...
And she's gone.
Dov'è finita? Aisha!
Dann mache ich es eben selbst. Hm?
Oh, wait, what? Are Gregor's prosthesis malfunctioning?
Nicht schon wieder.
It's not the first time that this is happening.
Tief atmen.
You must be in great pain.
Schultern entspannen. Zurück an die Arbeit.
Auto drive engage. Platform. Super boost. how PSG works. We can get a bit of boost. One that completed. Oh man, I guess I missed again. Keep missing the boost. There's some very strong jazz vibes. No, keep missing the right moment. Guess I will start this trial again. Yeah. Need to get the right moment for the perfect boost. No. Missed again. Something's not right. Let's focus. Yes, review. No. Okay, no. Holding the left back button is not the right way. Keep missing this. Not going to work. Oh, that's it. I have to restart. Some way we can do this. The biggest part to obtain the perfect boost. No, still too soon. can. No. That's been tricky. That's one, okay. So we can go for the second. No. 50 seconds, come on. No. Still missed. Oh, yeah, we did it. Just in time. In the flow, in checkpoint mode, keep running for at least 2 minutes.
गेज, मुझे तुमसे बात करनी है.
Gage, we need to talk.
Wags, are you alright?
नहीं, मतलब नहीं.
Not really, no.
क्या तुम स्ट्राइक फोर्स रोमांडा के बारे में जानते हो?
Just that they entered the tournament.
उनकी लीडर रित्सुको, वो ठीक नहीं है.
She's not well. Aisha also cares. She also cares for the other racers.
या कम से कम मुझे तो यही लगता है.
At least that's what I hope.
क्योंकि जो कुछ भी उसने किया है, या तो वो दिमागी तौर पर ठीक नहीं हो सकता,
Because when you want to do what she's done, they're either not well
या फिर उससे भी
or
कुछ
something
ज्यादा
much worse.
खतरनाक है.
What did she do?
वो मुझसे कई महीनों से कांटेक्ट करने की कोशिश कर रही है.
She's reaching out to me for months now. Wait, so they know each other, or maybe there's a bit of correspondence.
जेम्स के बारे में.
James? Did she know him?
जेम्स को हमसे बेहतर कोई नहीं जानता था, और उसने कभी रित्सुको का नाम तक नहीं लिया, है ना?
Secret affair? No way, there's to be much more than that going on.
लेकिन वो बार-बार मुझे मैसेज भेजती रहती है, मेल करती रहती है, ये कहकर कि उसे हक है जानने का कि जेम्स के साथ क्या हुआ था.
Oh, and that's how she consider Ritsuko not very well. Because she keeps pestering her, asking about what happened to James.
Why would she do that?
क्या पता, शायद वो ठीक नहीं है,
She's
क्योंकि वो
sick.
एक पॉप स्टार है जिसका करियर डूब रहा है, और वो किसी भी ट्रेजेडी से खुद को जोड़ना चाहती है. बस इतना जानती हूँ कि जेम्स को खोना, मैं अंदर से पूरी तरह से हिल गई थी. कुछ वक्त के लिए तो मैं सच में टूट ही गई थी.
I know.
नहीं, तुम्हें नहीं पता, सॉरी, लेकिन सच यही है. तुम वहां नहीं थे, ना उस हादसे के बाद और ना ही जब मैंने सुना कि वो टूर्नामेंट में है, तभी समझ गई थी कि वो मुझसे मिलने आई है. और मैं वो सब नहीं झेल सकती.
So there are personal stakes.
सॉरी, मुझे तुम्हें परेशान नहीं करना चाहिए था. मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि किसके पास जाऊं.
Wags, I'm glad you came to me. I'll take care of it.
तुम श्योर हो ना? मैं नहीं चाहती कि तुम्हें मेरी वजह से कोई दिक्कत हो.
you're right. I wasn't there for you before. But I can be here for you now.
Thank you.
Dragon Frankenstein. This is new character unlocked. Okay, keep up. Hex Archive. Stars. Strike Force Romanda enters the tournament to promote a new album, or so they say. Well, we know now that Ritsuko wants to know more about what happened to James. Hours before the tournament.
やっほーみんな、ストライクフォースロマンダのヒューガ茜だよ。今日はスペシャルなご報告があります。でもその前に、ひな、みんなに挨拶して。イエーイ、みんな大好き、愛してるよ。リツコも言いたいことある？リツコ？ストライクフォーサーのみんな、やっほー！これもみんなのおかげだよ。というわけで、今日発表したかったのは、私たちもうすぐめっちゃすごいあることをやるの。まだ詳しくは言えないんだけど、スクリーム間違いなしだよ。
Risposi una passata.
大丈夫？
多分。
リツコさんなら絶対大丈夫。
行こっか。
There are times where the animations feel a bit too stiff. They're good, but it could be a bit more flowing and smooth. They have to make the characters looking less static. Because is there one thing I don't like about some modern anime, especially those animes that feature 3D characters with a 2D cel shading rendering style, that they look more like dolls moving on a screen. And instead of giving us an animation, they're snapping into positions. It's why I didn't like the 2016 Berserk anime. It's also the reason why I think that while Cybergo 009 can be a good movie, it's not visually pleasant to see because of this particular animation style. And I also heard that they're about to launch a remake of the Fist of the North Star anime series. It's going to feature these 3D characters with cel shading rendering animations. It's I think it's not a very good way to honor the legacy of an anime like Fist of the North Star. It's going to feel like Berserk, and I don't know how many fans are going to react in a positive way to this. It's a story I really cannot enjoy.
Now that Mr. A's approved your entry, I just need your team name.
本当に？
You mean you don't?
Don't what?
いえ、ただもしかしたら。
Might what?
リツコさん、言わないと。
Tell me what?
それは私たちが有名なポップスターってこと。
Okay, yes, so they feed on the spotlights.
ストライクフォースロマンダ。私たちのことを聞いたことがなかったのが信じられなかったの。
More into musicals myself. Right. Well then, any questions before I send you on your way?
一つあるわ。
I got one.
どうしてそんなに綺麗なの？
That's what she's thinking about. She's falling for the mechanic.
いいな。
この大会に世界で一番綺麗なメカニックがいることを言わずに入れるわけないじゃん。
I don't know whether Fermi approves or is confused by this. Now, minutes before the tournament.
リツコ、一体どうしたの？
どうして綺麗なメカニックに本当のことを言わなかったの？
分かってる。ごめん。でも彼はジェームズの友達だったのに私のことを知らなかった。私たちが何も
I
共
don't
有
think
し
that
て
the
なかった
Jupiter
のを思い
Stormers
出
have
し
any
てし
idea
まっ
who are
て。
you either.
どれほど離れて過ごし、どれほど秘密にしてきたか。それにもし私の言うことを信じなかったら大会から私たちを追い出してたかもしれない。そしたらニューアルバムの宣伝に見えるようにしてくれた茜の全ての努力が無駄になってしまうわ。
Akane? Could there be their tour manager?
アイシャを追うために使ったお金もね。
Oh, so they were truly going after Aisha. Just to get more information.
確かにそうね。
それで思い出したわ。20分後に配信しなきゃ。新しいマシンとイカリがデザインしてくれたお揃いの衣装を披露するのよ。
茜さんの彼女ってなんであんなに綺麗で、しかも才能まであるの？そんなの違法にすべきだわ。怒りを閉じ込めて鍵を捨てるべきくらいの違法だわ。
どう答えたらいいのかわ
Oh
か
no,
ら
wait,
ないわ
Akane is
ね。
right there. Akane, Ritsuko and Hina. And Akane has a girlfriend.
ともかくターゲットから目を離さないようにしないといけないわ。
アイシャ、待っててよ。
忘れないで。ただ対面するだけじゃ足りない。彼女が一人の時に追い詰めなきゃ。それとジュピターストーマーズ・インダストリーズなら間違いなく私たちの動きを把握してる。
Plans within plans. What the heck is really going on here?
手分けして探しましょう。そっちの方が早く見つかるわ。
了解。彼女を最後に見つけた人の負けね。
ここで終わらせるわ、ジェームズ。ついに動き始めた。こんなに長くかかったことを許してほしい。でもようやく正しいことができる。
So everybody, all these dialogues looks like Ritsuko and James were an item.
真実を知るまで止まらないわ。
But Aisha claims that no one knew James better than they did as Jupiter Stormers. Oh, finish the race. That's it. Just a friendly competition between the Strike Force Romanda. So far behind. The girls are not waiting for us. Practice a bit more with the perfect booster. But still off timing. Mr. De Rosso catching up with them. The announcement for the final lap. And he's taking the lead. Maybe we can surpass Hina. Just maybe. No, she's still too fast. Present day.
ストライクフォーサーのみんな、初めてのレースが終わったのを伝えるのが待ちきれなかったわ。信じられないほどのビッグイベントなの。マシンもレーサーもコースも。
ビッグイベントで思い出したけど、私たちのウェブサイトでスターと入力したら
ニューアルバムスタークロストのタイトルトラックをダウンロードできるわ。
Star Cross,
衝撃作よ、いい意味でね。
They're so ecstatic.
それとフィードバックをいつもチェックしておいて。私たちがレースに勝つたびに新曲とグッズのコードを投稿するからね。
伝説的アーティスト碇足立のデザインも含まれるのよ。
世界最高のガールフレンドでもあるわ。イカリ見てる？また次の配信で会いましょう。私たちは
ストライク
フォース
ロマンダ。
バイバイ。
Cane Hyuga. Then we have episode 10, fan service. Pleasing a rabid fan base while pursuing a super secret mission is harder than it looks.
律子さん、あかねさ
ん。どうしたの？
What is going on?
アイシャが一人でいたの。あっちの方で歩いてたわ。
やるじゃないヒナ。それじゃあ行け。
Ciao!
Oh,
Strike
it's
Force
Lavinia.
Romanda! Oddio, non volevo farlo da sola, ma... mi chiedevo se... se potevo avere i vostri autografi, ma se rispondete di no va bene lo stesso, ok? Grazie, scusate!
What? I might try to take advantage of Lavinia and get closer to Aisha.
実は今は忙しいの。
でも、ファンのためなら忙しすぎることはないわ。
Nakane is the voice of reason.
Davvero? Perché una parte di me pensava sono qui per gareggiare Lavinia e non vogliono essere disturbate. Ma un'altra parte di me pensava si vive una volta sola. Anche se, date le implicazioni biologiche dell'eco e che ogni volta che un'auto esplode moriamo anche noi, sarà vero che viviamo solo una volta?
You're making this too complicated. And I guess she pushed the wrong button.
Comunque, potete dedicare questo poster a Lavinia e questo a... non mi ha detto il nome. Dedicatelo alla tipa rossa minacciosa.
It's Roshin.
もちろんよ。
Anzi, facciamo che l'autografo al centro lo fa Akane, se non vi dispiace.
もちろん構わないわ。
どうぞ。
Ritsuko is not particularly convinced by this.
じゃあそろそろ。あかね、scusami tanto posso chiedere?
Ah, poor Hina.
何をかしら。
Ti ho vista correre e sei fenomenale. Non è che potresti darmi qualche dritta?
いいわ。じゃあマシンを持ってきて。コースで会いましょう。
A duel?
Ah, ok. Ci vediamo lì. あかねさん何やってるの？アイシャを追い詰めないといけないんだよ。
分かってるわ。私があのおしゃべりさんを引きつけてる間に。
It's going to be 2-on-1.
ヒナと私はアイシャに集中する。ありがとう、アカネ。
Unless Hina's also going to be held back by something else. In the race. Asakane. Oh. Che sono entrante con us. Guess she's using a perfect boost just ahead of us. Keeping control on this car. Perfect boost. Get which point I'm supposed to use the perfect boost. Boost everything be deployed. Keep missing the perfect boost. Okay, we found it. Oh no, you don't. It's right behind me. She's right behind me. Take the advantage. Boost. Okay. Now.
È stato bellissimo! Mi hai fatto distrarre un po', il che non è affatto facile.
私も楽しかったわ。
Ti ho già rubato troppo tempo, ok? Grazie, ciao!
Anyway, taking enough of your time, okay, thanks, bye. What?
ヒナより元気な子がいるなんてね。
あかねさん、どうなったと思う？
Guess what?
アイシャを追い詰められなかったの。
Because it was just the two of you.
カフェイン取りすぎのファンの女の子が持ってるポスターにサインして時間を無駄にしたんだよ。
Oh.
イメージは維持しないといけないわ。
そんなのどうでもいい。私が知りたいのは真実だけ。私がそうじゃないと。
You think I don't?
そういう意味じゃなくて。
They're going to be careful.
分かってるわ。私を手伝いたいと思ってることもね。でも今の状況は私にとってすごく難しい。その上で2人が不機嫌でいるのは耐えられない。今は無理なの。分かってくれる？
もちろんだよ。
Yeah, of course. Oh. A phone
いい
call?
子だわ。出なきゃ。もしもし、元気？
ヒナ、覚えていてほしいのだけど、たとえ100年あったとしても、あなたが私のためにしてくれたことには感謝してもしきれないわ。あなたはジェームズに会ったこともないのに、それでもここまでの全ての道のりで一緒にいてくれた。
This is still thing work.
当たり前でしょ。私らバンド仲間じゃん。
さっきあなたはいいアドバイスをしてくれたわ。
そうだっけ？
ええ、私はゲージと話すつもり。私たちを排除するほど彼を緊張させるようなことを言うつもりはないけど、それでも彼から協力を得られる可能性はあるわ。あなたはアイシャを見ていてくれる？
もちろん。
ジェームズ、全てが難しいわ。全ての会話が痛みをもたらすの。あなたには言わなかったことを私は言ってしまう。
Returning lover. Left-hand said, Rizzuko face opposition with the confrontation that's been a long time coming. Everyone, we can do one last chapter before closing the stream for tonight. I'm going to log out just after midnight because, as you know, I have to wake up tomorrow.
Setting off an explosion that annihilates the entire city. Chaos everywhere. Blood in the streets. Now do you see why you can't have extra treats?
Because you're a public menace, Fermi, that's why.
ゲージ、少し話せる？
Ah, what a coincidence. I was just looking for you.
You did?
そうなの？
Oh, yes. Now, I must say, I'm a man who really does not like to get his hands dirty.
Both literally and figuratively, we know.
But I will do whatever I must to protect those I care about. And if that means throwing you and your little bandmates out of the tournament with my bare hands...
Oh, so he knows that there is something shady going on.
Then throw you out I will. This is your one and only warning. Bother my friend again, and you're gone. Understood?
でも私は
Wonderful. Come along, Fermi.
This won't be enough.
アカネ、ゲージは私たちを大会から追い出すと脅してきたわ。この意味がわかる？誰かが彼に私に注意しろと言ってたってこと。その誰かは私を脅威だと考えてる。
Aisha, no doubt.
そして私が脅威足りうるのは何か隠したいことがあるに違いない。誰が私を脅そうとしたか知らないけど、
Could be a
絶
misunderstanding.
対に引かないわ。あかね、聞いてるの？
ええ、脅威ね。よかったじゃない。私は
That doesn't sound really convincing.
行かないと。
わかったわ。
ひかり、
Moments later.
どうして？
Wait, what?
私たちうまくいって
Oh,
ると
they
思
had
っ
a
てた
fight
の
on
に。
the phone.
確かに最近は特に忙しかったけど、だからって、ダメだ。集中するのよ、あかね。動揺しちゃダメ。今やってることは私のためじゃない。私にはやらなきゃいけないことがある。
It's the record. With a part-time 1 minute and 35 seconds. Okay, unfortunately everyone, I apologize, but the timer is hidden by the overlay. That's another boost that we wasted. End line. Come on. Oh. Nearly 5 seconds remaining. We did it.
ねえ、あかねを見なかった？レースから戻ってこなかったの。
今はダメ。アイシャが一人でいるの。
So we're going to try this again.
誰にも邪魔をさせないように私が見とくから。何をグズグズしてるの？行かないと。
We just told her to back off.
そうね。
And we have this cutscene.
アイシャ、メールも電話もずっと無視されてたけど、もうそうはいかないよ。ジェームズが死んだのはただの事故じゃない。あの任務中何かが起きたのよ。ジュピター・ストマーズ・インダストリーズが隠そうとしてる何かが。あなたは現場にいた。何が起きたか知ってるんでしょ？だから私を避けるんでしょ？私には真実を知る資格がある。この悲しみを乗り越えるために。
क्या कहा?
यही तो हम सब करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। सिर्फ तुमने ही जेम्स को नहीं खोया है। अगर तुम उसके फ्यूनरल में आई होती तो तुम्हें पता होता। तुम देखती कि हम सब इसके लिए किसी को जिम्मेदार ठहराना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि कभी-कभी हादसे को कबूल करने के बजाय किसी पर इल्जाम लगाना हमें ज्यादा आसान लगता है। तुम तुम्हें उसे भुलाने के लिए जो करना है करो, बस मुझे इन सब से दूर रखो।
Guess this only made matters even worse.
律子さん、ここにいるよ。
みんな、彼女に言われたの。
ええ、聞こえたわ。
So it wasn't just an accident. Maybe it was a sabotage or an assassination. Like someone actually killed James instead of staging like an accident. There could be foul play involved in the mission. And as Aisha said, everyone has been trying to find someone to blame because something like that could have just have been an accident.
私もあの場にいたかった。どうしても彼の友達と家族にどれだけ彼を愛していたか言いたかった。でも私は
何も説明しなくていいよ。
じゃあどうして私は時間を戻して全てをやり直したいと思ってるの？ストライクフォースロマンダになんか入らなかったらよかった。
More self-doubt, really?
あのひどい契約にサインなんかしなければよかった。ジェームズに会わなかったらよかった。
いいえ、そんなの嘘よ。そして自分でも分かってる。
死者は一度だけ死ぬんじゃないの。
Don't just die
彼に
once.
言いたい冗談を思いつくたびに
He keeps dying in her mind because he's not right there with her to listen to the joke.
目を覚まして彼の手を探すたびに私は彼を失っている。すべての痛み、混乱、すべてが初めてかのように
But
私
she
を
can
押
still
し
move
つぶ
on
してし
from
まうの。
her death.
何が起きたのか知らなければならない。それで彼が帰ってくるわけじゃないけど、少なくとも全てを理解できる。それでもしかしたらようやく先に進めるかもしれない。
What is Frederick doing here?
当たり前よ。
Fuck yeah, you will.
あなたと茜がいなかったらどうなってたことか。
一日中泣いて目を晴らしてたんじゃない？ちょっと何見てんのよ。
Mais... Rien, je faisais que passer. Je voulais pas vous déranger.
いいのよひな、行かせてあげて。
He is super protective.
ごめんなさい、ひなは少し激しいところがあって。
Non, t'excuses pas. C'est son rôle d'ami. J'aimerais bien être comme ça, moi aussi.
何？
Alright then. Background art and a body kit. So with this we're already at halfway through the story. I think we can finish the story mode in another stream.
I hate the desert.
I hate the desert. Like I hate sand. It courses and gets everything. Okay everyone, so we're at the end of the stream for tonight, and this has been the first chapter of the run on Screamer. Overall things are good. We have a nice story going on. We had the chance to meet every character. So far we met the team of the Green Reapers, Strike Force Romanda, and even Jupiter Stormers Industries. Now we have to see, we start to see the story from the side of Gabriel and his team, and also the remaining team. the team with the leader who spoke with a heavy Japanese voice. And we also met the mysterious benefactor of the tournament, Mr. A. We know that there's a history between Gage and Aisha. Many of this also revolves around the death of this guy, James, who was part of the Jupiter Stormers. The tension between Ritsuko and Aisha. And it would be curious to see how all these stories are tied together. Like, we also know that the Green Reapers want to avenge their leader after the death at the hand of Gabriel and his allies, will suppose. But also the fact that we have the mysterious technology, the Echo, which Jupiter Stormers are trying to find a way to reverse engineer and bring it to the rest of the world. Something that Gage is firmly against. We will see about this, everyone. Maybe we can finish the story mode next Friday, and then focus on a bit more of unlocking their achievements in the arcade racing modes. I'll let you post with this, everyone. So, I hope you enjoyed this first chapter of our and first stream on Screamer by Milestone. If you did and you wanted to see more content like this, then please consider following both my Twitch and YouTube channels. As always, you can also find me on Twitter, Mastodon, Blue Sky, and Instagram to stay up to date with the next live stream announcement. And don't forget you can also join my Discord server at the following link right here. It's a good thing. The background music is still playing. So with this, everyone, I wish as always a good night and a good game. And hope to see you the next time, which is going to be at this point the next week, because like I said, this is going to be the last stream for this week. But don't worry, because I'll be back next Monday with a new game that we can bring. This week we finished the Starship Troopers. Still to decide what we can play next. Maybe I could bring the demo for Splachinko, or we can focus more on Screamer and then leave the Friday slot open for something else. I'll let you know, everyone. As usual, I'm going to share the weekly schedule on Discord on Sunday evening, and then I publish it as a story on Twitch and Instagram on Monday. And with this, everyone, thank you so much for the company tonight. I'll see you the next week. Now let's see if we can find someone to raid. Someone was also playing Screamer. Like, let's see, there is Meister, Polish Screamer, there is Townsends. Let me see from my front page. Let's see, also getting a bit late. There is Magdalena streaming Screamer, otherwise there is Hirma 85. We could try to raid Magdalena if you have the chance. Let's see if this is going to work. Yes, everyone, the raid is about to begin, so please sharpen your keyboards and let's get ready to give Medilena and community lots of support, also to help spread the love for Screamer and also Italian indie games all across Twitch. Everyone, take care and have a good night or a good time, depending on where you are, and I'll see you the next week. Thanks so much for the company. Now let's get ready for the Screamer raid, and I'll see you the next time. Bye everyone, and thank you so much for watching. Now, let's go. Let's start our engines and we're about to go in full throttle for another raid. Here we go, and goodbye.